Peak week day 3. So, like every other morning, it is now 5 a.m. and I am downstairs practicing my posing. It will never not be awkward practicing this next to people on the treadmill right in the morning. But before we start the day, let's go get pretty. We got a fade. Now our hair is ready. Let's go to the gym. Like every other upper body workout, I always make sure to warm up those rotator cuffs. So being this close to the show now, we're not actually doing real workouts because you're not gonna be putting on any muscle. You're not gonna be burning any real fat 3 days before a show. So the essence now is just to get a pump while you're in the gym and then see how your body reacts to it, see how your body looks when you do some posing afterwards. And after that's done, then you sort of have a better idea of which muscles you should be pumping up a little bit more or less before you get on stage, right? Today we're just gonna be doing a little bit of shoulders and then we're gonna be doing a little bit of arms and that's gonna be it. And this is what I was doing in that Will Tennyson video where I wasn't actually counting reps anymore. I just went until I felt the pump and that was it. Of course, my real workouts are a lot more structured leading up to the show, but right now, none of that actually matters. It's about burning a few extra calories and getting rid of more water. And when I went to Bells of Steel headquarters 2 days ago, they gave me some new toys. So we're gonna play with the Easy Curl bar. And they also gave me this tricep push down attachment that I'm really excited to play with. That bar feels really good. Now I've really been trying to get my forearms to grow over the last little bit. I think I've gotten a decent amount of growth on them, which is very nice. And what I've been doing a lot is just reverse grip curls. I love it. I feel like you're able to get a nasty contraction like this. Now, for the most part, honestly, I'm one of those weird people that I rather use cables than machines. I rather use cables than dumbbells. There's something about the resistance, the constant resistance of it, and you can just adapt your body so well to be able to maximize the stretch and the control. I just love working with cables. All right, next up, we're gonna try the tricep attachment. The reason why I don't do many workout videos is because those of my workouts are not interesting to watch. I train very boring, very high rep. Because of the Crohn's disease, my joints are ruined or they get hurt very easily. So do my tendons and ligaments. So I have to train very lightweight, a very high volume. Don't get me wrong, I still go to failure. Nope. I don't know, if you guys would be interested in me doing more working out videos, let me know. I just don't know, I just think they would be to watch. Just got a comment on the last YouTube video. Don't get pink eye with all those clones. I didn't get it at first and I just wrote, like, oh yeah, the parts are pretty bad right now. And then he just answered, have you seen The Boys? If you know, you know. Holy fuck. Now we're just gonna do some shoulder laterals. We'll do a little bit of rear delts, a little bit of some front raises. What's bigger than a superset? Mega set? I don't remember the name. Brain is not working. Ah! Oh, ha! Okay. Well, this one got me crazy emotional. I've got a message in my 90-day program group. So that's like my 90-day fat loss program where I have a bunch of people together. I'll make this community and we all sort of help each other, boost each other to lose the weight. And there's one person in particular who started out big boy. He's lost 50 something odd pounds in like 50 something days. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And he just sent me a text that his nephew had been doing the challenge with him. And I guess he didn't tell me about it, he just kind of did it. And he was helping him out, he was helping him cook and all this stuff. And both of them together have lost over 100 pounds in 50 something days. I think that's why, like, this is the real reason why I don't let comments get to me anymore. Because sure, some people might not like my methods, they might not like the way that I do things, but seeing all this good come from it, the people that are like taking charge of their own lives, that's worth more than any troll projecting his insecurities on me. And it's so weird sometimes. I still look at myself in the mirror and I don't really recognize who I am a lot of times. It didn't seem like it was that long ago where I was having trouble turning around in bed without being able to breathe. I think anybody can truly ever get you ready for what you need to do to become the person you know you can be. I can try to tell you, it won't make a difference. That shit hits you like a brick truck, whether you like it or not. Like, look at this. My legs are getting so lean that I not only have the full sartorius line all the way to my hip, but I get feathering on my teardrop muscle. I'm split all the way up to the hip. I'm cramping. And like my skin is so tight on my legs that I feel my muscles moving at the knee. So I practiced my posing with my coach and he actually fixed quite a bit going from this to that. Just look at the changes here. So that's pretty fantastic. And now one thing that I don't think I've ever actually spoken about was what supplements I take every day. So let's go through it. So these are sent by Transcend. These I take every single day, and I have been taking these every single day since pretty much the very beginning. They weren't necessarily in this form or this brand, but this is the brand that Transcend's been sending me, and so far, amazing. I feel like people often underplay the importance of having an actual good multivitamin, a good quality one with good quality ingredients. So this brand is called Zao, and they're complete. I feel like when you go from having one of those like crappy Walmart multivitamins to an actual good one, you can actually feel the difference. Just immune support. Now in the immune support, the one ingredient that I was really looking forward to here is called colostrum. This helps with my Crohn's disease. It helps with the reducing of the chance of actually flaring. Cholesterol support, I mean, of course, the problem with being crazy fat for a long period of time is your cholesterol is not gonna be great. Of course, it's gone down as I've lost weight. It's still not perfect. And it's just one of those things where why not support your cardiovascular health? Omega-3s and D3. This is good for just supporting your cardiovascular health, healthy fatty acids. I don't think I need to talk too much more about this. Organ support. So taking an organ support for anybody that has Crohn's or anybody that has any sort of immunosuppressant drug like my Inflectra. The problem with those drugs is that they're very hard on your liver. This contains a bunch of things that protect your liver. Now, of course, I am also taking other things like glutathione that are helping, which we'll talk about later. It contains milk thistle and some NEC, which are sort of like the two supplement staples to protect your liver and your kidneys. Super enzymes. This is literally just digestive enzymes. I was starting to have a little bit of trouble just digesting food. I think it's because of the volume that I was eating, which makes sense considering how I take a very volumetric approach to food. Not the best thing in the world, but worked for me, of course. It's maybe very regular in terms of bowel movements. And then we're gonna talk about peptides. Which peptides am I taking right now? What's in my toolbox? It's in the bathroom over there. My loose skin cream, the GHKCU cream, that one, been taking it, will continue to take it probably for a very long period of time, and to see just how far we can push that, because I'm almost at a point where surgery might not be that important for my loose skin. But in terms of the actual peptides and the sort of like the capsules that I take from Transcend, DHEA pregnenolone, this helps convert total test to free test so that we could lower my TRT dose from 250 to 200 milligrams sip weekly. Because my flares were getting crazy, this low body fat percentage, they sent me oral BPC 157 mixed with KPV. And I haven't flared since. I've been taking the max dose of this, which is 1,000 micrograms every day, and I haven't flared. I woke up this morning at 216 pounds. I wasn't able to cross 200 before. So something's good happening there. Synapsin. This one helped me a lot at first when the brain fog started kicking in. I think I'm just so deep in it now that it's like my brain is there's not enough nutrients going through my body to like avoid brain fog. In terms of focus, I mean, I'll take this right before I edit my YouTube videos and it sort of like gives me like a little boost so that my screen doesn't go blurry in front of me when I sit there for too long. And then in the old peptide case, less than before actually. I have my glutathione, of course. Glutathione, most powerful antioxidant. I'm gonna be using this for a very long period of time after this whole weight loss thing is done. NAD+, of course, helps with the ATP conversion. Probably why I could stop napping twice during the day, which is fantastic. IGF-1LR3, my personal goated favorite. We all know that I'm a hyper-responder, and this has done absolute wonders for me. I don't think I will be using this though afterwards, because like I've mentioned before, I have no real goal of pursuing bodybuilding, and I'm very happy with where my physique is at now, like, which is weird to say. How many people can say that? Like, I'm happy with where I am. I don't want to get much bigger than this, because then I feel like you start getting into weird things where you have trouble fitting in planes again, and that's not something I want to experience again. L-carnitine, like natural athletes take L-carnitine injectable. It helps with the process of your body burning fat and using it as an energy source instead of muscle first. And TB500, of course, helps with inflammation, helps keep my inflammation markers down, helps with my Crohn's, helps with everything. It helps with my joints. It's been fantastic. Tesofensine, actually just took my last pill today. Towards the end of the last prep, I got very emotional. When you get this low body fat, there's no way of keeping your hormones in check. This helped me this time stay a lot more emotionally neutral until pretty much the last like 5 days, where I think it's just been becoming very real to me and emotions have been strong. But I'm glad that I finished it when I did, because I want to be able to feel what happens this weekend. This is your sign to invest in Kleenex stocks. I'm going to be going through some boxes this weekend, ladies and gents. 5-amino 1-MQ. This is arguably my new favorite weight loss peptide. It helps to keep you from reaching metabolic adaptation. Now, obviously, this is not a magic pill. If you don't do the cardio, if you don't burn your calories, you're not gonna be burning shit. Electrolytes. So the Pro H2O from PVL, oh God, this has saved my life. I've talked about it in so many videos so far. I've been cramping so much lately. And this sort of keeps it at bay for the most part. Now, of course, there's only so much that it can do because I have Crohn's, because my absorption is crap. So I have to take much more than the advised dosage of it, but I can't do too much anymore, especially as we're lowering sodium, and this contains sodium. So cramps are pretty rough right now. But until this week, I was like triple, quadruple scooping this every day. Protein powder I've been using is the PVL ISO Gold. And then the last one is actually the Watertight. Now, this isn't something that I've been taking regularly, but I'm going to try to take a large dose of this tonight, tomorrow morning, and right before getting on the plane tomorrow, plus tomorrow night, so that my body doesn't retain the disgusting amount of water it usually does from flying. Because I only have 2 days from when I land to when I compete. So we're gonna try this.